Welcome to the Tom Bernard Show with the family, including
co-host Catherine Brandt,
Andy Brett Bernard,
and Kristen Bird.
And Alex will be in today too, but she's always late anyway.
Hopefully she hasn't frozen to the road.
I know. Do we need to call her and make sure she's okay?
She's got a cell phone. She can call us.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kristen Bird Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. So what's the latest?
What is the latest? You know, I meant to mention it yesterday because I think a lot of people might be interested. There is a Mel Brooks documentary on HBO. And it's called The 99-Year-Old Man. So last night was part one. Part two is tonight, but it also features Rob Reiner. So they were good friends.
Yep.
And so Judd Apatow directed it. So I think for a lot of people, this might be kind of a fun look back at Mel Brooks' career. He's still alive, by the way, just in case anyone didn't know. But
you know what's so great about that? I interviewed Mel Brooks, and I'm thinking back, it's pretty accurate. That might have been 37 years ago.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Mel Brooks used to show up to the Saturn Awards, which are like the sci-fi movie awards, and I thought he was 90 then. He must have been his age. You know, when you just don't know, you're just like, I don't know how old people are, but he must have been in his 80s because it's at least a decade, if not 15 years. I'm probably going to say it's 15 years.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the weather report for Kristen Burt here in the Twin Cities. Real temperature 25 below. Total temperature 40 below with the wind.
I was just telling
40 below.
Telling them on my way to work, it's the kind of cold where your suspension creaks while you're driving because it's so cold that the metal is like getting fatigued by the cold.
It's true.
Somebody's saying they're in Missouri and they're waiting to get blasted by snow, but they get stuck for days because it's hilly and curvy.
Apparently,
I've been reading all kinds of reports about stores being out of, eggs and bread, and people are hunkering down.
People are buying.
I need to ask my mom. She's in Atlanta, and they're getting that cold freeze too.
People are buying 10 loaves of bread. It's like, what are you going to do with all that bread?
I know, everybody's like, is everyone making French toast when they're stuck at home for a couple of days?
Rice,
sandwiches,
beans, canned goods. I mean, why bread of all things?
I'm going to say if your power goes out and you don't have a generator, you're going to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's my guess.
You could live off that. That's true.
But I mean, bread goes moldy, right? What if what the power's out for a week?
Better eat a lot of bread.
Who was the voiceover guy, comedian, who did brilliant impressions of people? God, he was so good.
Rich Little, yeah.
Might have been Rich Little. No,
he was around for a long time.
He walked out on stage one night and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis Presley. A peanut butter and a banana sandwich gonna get me through the night." He started singing in Elvis's. I thought it was just wonderful. Who did that? Somebody famous did that. I can't remember.
Rich Little's the only major impersonator that I can think of, but was there someone else that we're missing?
Is he still around? Is Rich Little still with us?
I think he's been gone a while.
Oh, God. Everybody's been gone a while, damn it.
What's
that all about?
Let's see. Rich Little is alive. Shows you, Kristen.
See?
He's 87.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
oh my
baby.
Gosh, I wonder if he does stuff.
Does stuff? I wonder.
He does stuff.
Well, a lot of them, they'll keep on performing until they drop because they just...
I just interviewed Joan Rivers. She's 92. And Joan Rivers. 92. Joan Collins. Excuse me. Joan Rivers is long gone.
That's
be
not
hard.
good.
That would be an exclusive. I'd be like, I interviewed Joan Rivers, Joan Collins. But yes, she's 92. So
yeah, she's still doing stuff.
Why'd you do
Jane
that
Fonda's still working. I mean... Clint Eastwood just directed what appears to be his final film, but he's in his 90s.
93, I think, yeah. Mm-hmm. Why did you bring her up? Because I adored her. And she, when she came to town, used to come into the studio every time she was in Minneapolis. I loved her. I just loved her because
when I did QVC, she was always there selling whatever product line. So she was always fun to really see. I would have loved to have seen her in this era of politics because she would have slayed everybody. Slayed everybody, and they all would have deserved it.
Yep, it's true.
No, I got to be honest with you. I can't stand for much more of this. Oh, Alex, I thought you were a guy by the way you were dressed because I couldn't see your head. I said, "Who's that guy?"
He's dressed for the weather.
Got her hunting outfit on.
How many layers do you have on, Alex?
I don't think she can hear us yet.
Sweatshirt and a vest.
Oh.
It's just a thick sweatshirt and vest. Yeah. That's all.
I don't know.
It's quite thick. There's no question. Alex, we were just talking about many, many different things, and it's been a great start to the show, so I just wanted you to know that.
Well, all right.
What are you doing?
Pulling hair off of my sweater.
Why do you have hair on your sweater?
Static electricity.
Oh, you got 2 dogs. That's a good
It's
point.
A fleece sweater. They do that.
Yep.
Yeah, I suppose.
I was just going to say it's probably my hair because my hair gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Alex, you missed this, but Kristen decided to declare somebody dead who's not dead. But other than that,
I'm talking about Rich Little.
Rich Little.
Oh, he's been gone a long time. He's not even dead yet.
Did you even think he was alive, Tom?
No,
I did not hear you say, "Oh, I think he's alive." So
you might be right about that.
He was one of those guys that did Vegas forever, right?
Oh God,
yes. Yeah.
Another great guy, by the way. Another really, honest to God, over the years, all the years and tens of dozens of years and all the rest of it, very few people were not very nice. They were professional. They came in. They did. Although I didn't, hey, how you doing today? I didn't do that stuff either. So they probably appreciated that.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of them were just. The one guy I did always have a problem with was Joe Rogan. And it's because I'm a lot bigger than he is. He doesn't like guys that are a lot bigger than he is. He's one of those
he's
guys.
a little meatball. He's like 5'3".
Oh, is he that short? I didn't even notice.
He's short. He's short.
He is. But I mean, God bless him. But he just did not like the fact that I was a lot bigger than him.
Yeah, he's short and he's like, he's a husky little guy.
Yeah, bulldog.
Yeah, those guys usually keep an eye on him because they're pissed off at the world. Just the way it is. So, Alex, you want to just jump in, talk about what do you want to talk about today, Alex?
I don't know. I don't have any burning topics.
No burning issues?
No.
Just freezing topics.
I spent a half an hour with your kids on the phone this morning doing emoji heads.
I was running on the treadmill, and all of a sudden Fawn took my phone and said, "I'm going to call Nana." I was like, "Okay, have fun."
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Sage
schools are closed today?
Yeah, because of the weather.
I think everything's going to be closed today.
Because, we went out to dinner last night, and the restaurant had things all over that said, "We will be closed tomorrow." Fawn's supposed to have dance tonight. They're closing the dance studio. Like, everybody's just like, don't go anywhere.
No.
So.
Good idea.
Don't go.
I'm taking my kids swimming after this, so.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That won't last for very long, getting through the ice and all that. Thank you very much. Great to be here.
Yeah.
In any case. I'm in one of those moods today.
Cut a little hole so they can have their own little place to bob.
No question about it.
I bet there will be people out there ice fishing today. But they got heaters in their tents or whatever they
little shacks.
They do, but still, I don't know.
Ice fishing house.
Yes, but still, I don't know. It's too cold. Just don't leave the house. Stay in the real house.
I like some good information coming from Big Dave 13. Grilled chicken is decent. Oh, okay.
Vital information for your everyday life.
It really is.
Wait, we need a breaking news banner and some little news
breaking.
Grilled chicken is decent.
Grilled chicken is decent.
Can we do that every time we have a non sequitur from the the chat? We need music and we need a banner flashing.
Great.
Dave says his wife has a gala tonight. Yikes.
Is it a gala or is it a gala?
I would say gala.
I like gala better
Galaxy.
than gala.
I say gala too, but a lot of people will say gala.
Gala takes more work, and I'm like,
what's the etymology? I wonder.
No idea.
Let's see here.
I say gala coming from New England, but a lot of people on the West Coast say gala. So I'm always like, that's...
It is from French en gala, so there you go. Gala would
Gala.
be technically the right way, but
Going to an
gala.
gala.
Gala gula. In any case, geez, pay attention to the chat. What?
we do.
Big Dan
Too
13.
much.
Geez, pay attention to the chat. We will, absolutely. We'll pay attention to the chat.
That's how we got the grilled chicken is pretty good.
Well, everyone's talking in there
Decent.
about like what they're going to be eating, like stews and stuff that they're making because it's cold.
I can't figure out what I want to make for dinner tonight or what we're going to do.
We made beef and potato stew with vegetables last night.
I'm not going to make that.
Worked fine for me.
But I don't
It's
know
a chilly
what I'm
night.
making.
It is a
Like
chili.
chili,
Yeah.
Hearty, warm meal.
Yes.
I don't
turn
know.
on
The cold
oven,
doesn't
bake.
like anytime it's around 0 or below. I'm like, it kind of feels the same.
Yeah, for real.
Like I don't think today feels exceptionally cold.
It's
Dan
true.
Dan skied 27 kilometers this morning. I don't know. He and I are just
Yeah, it seems like
to live
between
in
like
Minnesota, I guess.
minus 30 and 0 are all kind of the same
Yeah,
thing. It's
it
like it's so
all-
cold that your cold receptors in your skin can't like
Right.
handle any more cold. So it just
it's-
feels the same.
Unless it's extremely windy. Like
Yes, the wind
really,
strips
really
the-
cold wind is
Yep.
like it like goes to your bones, but it's not even windy at all today. So I'm like, it
Yeah.
feels fine. I don't know. It's
I
not,
am not built like you guys are. I am listening to
No.
this and I'm like, this just,
I
As
do
I sit here in the 50s with my granny blanket on my lap.
Well, I understand that. And I just another thing popped into my head. Many years ago, a guy that I went to high school with, he went out, started driving at 16 years old, went out to the bars at 16 because in North Minneapolis it wasn't that hard to get a drink, even at 16. Oh, no, I'm 21. Oh, okay, good. Found him frozen to death in his car behind the bar.
Oh, he must have passed out or
Yeah, he
something.
probably passed out from
yeah,
drinking too
yeah,
much and then
that'll happen.
froze to death.
Yeah, we had a customer. I'm not going to say where it was because I'm not sure how much I can divulge, but we had a customer at a place I worked long ago who had no hands. And we were like, I was like, what's the deal with this guy? Because he comes in all the time. And they're like, he got home after the bar, couldn't find his keys, passed out on his front step in the winter and lost his hands because of it.
Oh, God.
6 inches from the inside of his nice warm house. And that's where he,
Yeah.
yep,
God.
that's pretty awful.
Yikes.
So,
Yeah,
so
that's-
ladies and gentlemen, don't do any of this stuff we're talking
No,
about
don't do that.
right now.
Don't drink a ton
did any of
tonight unless
you-
you're already in your house. Then I guess you can do whatever you want. But
This was just making me think, did any of you ever read Up in the Air, John Krakauer's book about that storm on Mount Everest when everyone was making that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, which is a great book if anyone has
Oh,
not read it. But
Dan
I
loves that
still
book.
think about that guy he was saved and lived, but he lost the tip of his nose to frostbite and then they had to grow a nose in his forehead.
Yep.
Do you remember that?
Oh, God, I do. Yes.
Yeah, and he was doing, I think he did like a 2020, I think 2020 did the special. And like he was still talking with like the nose tip on his forehead.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been wearing a
And then that,
bandana for a while.
yeah, I feel like I'd be wearing hats, a lot of hats.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. And then maybe he couldn't have anything touch it.
it's possible, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
And then the surgeon who lost, I believe, fingertips.
Yeah.
And he could never perform surgery again.
Yeah.
God.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Indeed.
This is why you don't go to Mount Everest for any reason.
Well, and there was the big debate of like, you know, a lot of these people were very, very wealthy and they were so determined to get to the top despite the warnings of like, please start to descend instead of ascend. And like they kept forcing like some of the Sherpas to like continue to go to the top. And then a lot of the Sherpas were the ones who rescued them on the way down because they couldn't handle the temperature and the climate and everything that was happening. So.
All right, we got to wrap the
Thank
show
you.
up because of this post that just came up.
The Tiffy one? Yeah.
KB Rocks.
Oh.
I got to read that.
Oh, no.
KB Rocks. Is that Catherine Brandt? Is it
Or Kristen
Burt?
Burt.
Oh, maybe it's both.
Could be either.
I don't know.
It might be both. You're right.
I liked Tiffy's quip. Having a nose on your forehead would be a great place to keep your reading glasses for handy access.
There you go.
You just notch them on there.
Always
And
look on the bright side.
there you go. Yep.
There you
I
go.
kind of wear them like this a lot anyway, so
Yeah.
Yep.
Funny.
So what's going on? Is there anything? Okay.
Oh, I have a little update. Remember we
apparently
talked about
what I was going to say was not important. Huh? Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
the girl that had disappeared yesterday?
Yes.
Or, I mean, the day before. Apparently, it was this guy who had been stalking online moms with young girls and doing all kinds of stuff. And he picked up this girl in, I think it's Sartell. They spotted him in Zimmerman, and they ended up finding him in Rochester or
all the way
someplace.
down there?
Yeah, he was driving all
Jesus.
over the place with this girl, and thank God she was found somehow unharmed and okay. But this guy, I guess, had been doing creepy things for a really long time.
You know,
So-
Somebody
it's a good
that
thing
she
that
knew, or was it? Oh Lord.
What?
Okay, I'll leave. Nothing.
What? I thought you were going to say something.
Nope.
She was asking if it
hell
was
is-
someone they knew, or is this just how did he target these people?
A lot of it was like online dating sites. And,
Yeah.
and he was always asking to babysit. You know,
Yeah.
on,
Oh, God.
on Facebook. I'll babysit your children, or a dog, or a cat, hoping that there was going to be little kids around.
Yeah, I heard there was a story out of, I think, the UK where a guy would go after single mothers on dating sites, not for the mothers, but for the children. But because they're single mothers, that makes it an easy target.
So scary.
Yep, you got to be careful about that sort of thing.
Yeah, you know, it reminds me. There's the Elizabeth Smart story is out on Kidnapped Elizabeth Smart on Netflix, and she is in it talking about her journey. She's been incredible in terms of becoming an advocate for other women or young girls, teens who go through something like this. Done a lot in terms of legislation, but she goes through her story, and I read an interview, and I guess they gave her the first cut of it, and she said, "Why are you sugarcoating this? People need to know the details because it will help prevent other people from becoming victims or not feeling shamed if they were sexually abused." She's really incredible beacon of strength. But that's on Netflix right now. It came out earlier this week. So if you've been seeing a lot of Elizabeth Smart out there in the press, that's why.
I understand that. I just, how do you get in your brain, because I'm trying to even bring something close to that into my brain, you just wake up one morning and go, you know, I think I'd like to have sex with a 6-year-old. I mean, how do you get there?
Well, the guy who, Brian David Mitchell, the guy who abducted, along with his wife, Wanda Barzee, who kidnapped Elizabeth Smart, they were both insane. And he was looking to start like a cult, and he told her that like she was like the first of, he was going to have multiple wives. I mean, it was like, this guy is in jail for life. Wanda Barzee got out, I believe, in 2018, but she was just arrested in 2025 for violating the terms of, you know, obviously she is, what do they call those in terms of like the sexual abuse laws, like where you have to register?
Yeah, you do.
She violated the terms of that. So,
God. Does anybody understand what drives that? I just don't. Hey, I'd like to kidnap a child.
well,
What?
he's insane. I mean, he was like
Literally
insane.
insane.
Yeah. I mean, I've read her book and I've watched the documentary, and this guy was not well at all. I mean, he was living off the grid, had her climb up a mountain in Utah.
What?
And she was living in a tent. I mean, the Elizabeth Smart story. And it's amazing because they would come into town and people would see her, but he had her all covered up. But people missed the signs and were like, that looks like Elizabeth Smart. But people just believed that she was dead and gone. And there were opportunities to probably rescue her a lot earlier.
That's really sad. That whole thing. Do you have any, like, funny or entertaining movies to talk about?
Well, no, I can tell you that CBS picked up, has already started to pick up a lot of their shows for 2026, 2027. So Tracker, you're going to get another season of Tracker.
We
Great.
just watched
Season
one of those
4.
last night.
Love it.
George and Mandy's First Marriage is renewed for season 3. Matlock for season 3. Elsbeth for season 4. Fire Country for season 5. NCIS for season 24.
Oh my gosh.
God.
NCIS Origins for season 3. NCIS Sydney for season 4. Survivor for season 51. Remember,
Sure.
they do 2 seasons a year.
Right.
And Amazing Race renewed for season 39. So that is what they've picked up so far, and they're already like looking ahead to the next television season. That's really early, but that means that block of shows, they are doing very well for them.
Now, these are on both broadcast and digital.
These are CBS shows, so they are first run on CBS, and then the next day you can watch them on Paramount Plus.
Right.
Paramount Plus shows run exclusively on Paramount Plus unless they run out of content, and then they start running them on CBS, which happens.
Yeah, it makes sense. No question about it. I just, it's, man, what are you going to do, right?
Oh, that's your watch?
What is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. It must be my watch. I'll go answer it. Sorry.
Well,
He's got the most like busy business life during his
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, it's almost like nobody knows when this show's
I know,
on.
for real.
That he knows.
well,
His
he's
phone's always ringing. His
Well, he's-
watch is always going off.
doing that. Joe wanted me to show you an example of a well-prepared house for this storm. There you go.
Well, that's got to be for everybody in the neighborhood, I hope.
Oh, there's
That's for
milk,
the next
eggs,
pandemic.
milk, eggs, and bread. There's your French toast right there.
I
What,
have
you
to
gonna
pick
do
up
it?
eggs today because Dan's making us French toast.
Oh,
brioche
wow.
French toast tomorrow morning, and we
What
are
is
out
with
of
the
eggs.
French toast and the cold?
That's a
Is
good
that
question.
He
It's
just
a hearty meal.
He just saw a nice looking loaf of brioche bread a few days ago when he was grocery shopping, and then he was like, "I'm gonna make
Gotta
really
make French
good
toast out of
French
this."
toast with this." And then we ran out of eggs,
Yeah.
or we
Oh.
had like 2 eggs left or something. So
We've been eating a lot of eggs lately. A lot of eggs.
Sage eats a lot of eggs.
I don't feel like Minnesotans hoard as much as others. Like, I know Floridians, they hoard like crazy because of hurricanes.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't
Yeah,
know
we-
when the power's going to go on or off
Yeah.
or how many days it's going to be.
We have a big emergency kit for earthquakes here and wildfires. So even my cats have an emergency kit. They have like a little set of food and we have disposable litter boxes for them.
They got their cat kit.
Which last year when I evacuated for the wildfires, we actually used. I was like, oh, look at this. So we had to replenish their emergency kit.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
we used
how many
the food.
how many
and-
days do they recommend you plan for?
I think it's 3. So because they say FEMA will, allegedly FEMA will help you after 3. I would probably
Not
say
North Carolina.
5. And North Carolina is still waiting for money,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose.
which is not funny.
no.
No, I don't know. The whole thing is amazing, but what the hell? What are you going to do? Bilski said to say hi to everybody.
Oh, it was Bilski?
That was Bilski.
Did you
In
say?
the middle of your show?
Yeah. Did you say you interrupted our show? Now we're not going to run your ad. Sorry.
Yeah, we're going to blow right past
Maybe he's
it.
hoping you don't pick up and he can leave a message.
That
Oh,
probably
that's what you're
was.
saying. Oh.
I do that.
shot.
If I have to make a phone call and I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk to them right now, I know when they're busy or something,
Yeah.
I'll call them.
Oh, no, I understand that. No question about that. It is what it is. No, Bilski he is one of those friends like a Michael Bryant, Michael Bilski. They are always concerned. If you're a friend of theirs, they're always concerned how you're doing, which is really nice, don't you think?
Yes, it's very sweet.
It
And
is
they
very
know that
sweet.
you're available even during your show to take the call.
Yeah, exactly.
Always ready.
Apparently have no idea when I work, but other than that,
I'm curious, if I call you at 2 a.m., will you answer?
yes, my phone is always on.
No, you don't. You
You
do
wanted
do
some-
not disturb when you sleep.
When I put it on the charger,
Yeah.
don't know.
no, mine doesn't.
Does it automatically?
I'm
do
going to
that?
test it out tonight.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I tell you one thing. When it goes off, because it's laying flat on its back, the whole ceiling lights up. Because it was like, boom, all of a sudden there's light in the room. Just one of those deals. Just
you
the
know
way
you
it
can
is.
put it on like night mode. You can
Yep.
put on do not disturb.
I'm not
and then
doing
just
it.
well, and then you can have numbers like maybe Andy and Alex. You can have their numbers.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, that's what we
that
do.
is.
Ring
Your
through on
favorites because we have Google Pixels. I think this is true of all Android at this point. If someone's on your favorite contacts, their calls will go through Do Not Disturb, but everyone else
Oh,
won't.
that's good.
So,
Yeah,
That's
that's the
good.
same with the iPhone if you have the iPhone.
Andy, did you just get really cloudy?
Yeah, there was just.
Yeah, your picture's really, all of a sudden it's just really, we can't even
He
really.
looks fine to me.
Oh,
so
that's
really?
good.
your internet
Listen,
might be
it
having
does not.
issues because of the construction.
Oh, I hope not.
Well, you
Over
look
here drilling yet?
fine to
Kristen
us.
looks fine. It's just you guys are
Huh.
definitely.
What do you think,
blurry.
listeners?
Yeah,
Do we
blurry.
look? Oh, yeah. Donnell says, "Yep, he's blurry." Well, what in
Yeah,
the hell?
you're blurry.
It's too
The
cold
tire
for-
says looks
hell.
good here. Huh.
Oh, weird.
yeah, you look okay to me.
Oh,
So weird.
Oh, now you pixelated.
lovely. I'll reset the internet
Alex's
after
face all of
today's
a sudden
show.
pixelated.
Well, it's the fine weather, isn't it? Is
Yeah,
that what
it
we're
might
talking
be.
about? warm
Or the
woman,
wind.
warm woman, and you two are not warm.
Well, it might be
That's
so
the whole
cold that the
problem.
electrons are moving extra slow.
Yeah.
Taking a
Yeah,
long
maybe
time to
that's
get
what
to
it
you.
is. Possibility. It says blurry for me.
Yes, everyone's
The other two boxes
great.
look
So,
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think I need to reset the router after today's show.
That's fine.
Oh, well.
Well, we had a nice conversation with Michelle Tafoya last night,
Oh,
who
we
is
did,
running
yeah.
for Senate now.
Is state Senate or Senate?
Minnesota State
State Senate. Okay.
I don't think states. I think she's running for national senate, isn't she?
I don't
'Cause
know.
we can check it out. We can find out.
I know she already has ads up and all of that. And yeah, she's all excited about doing it. I just can't even imagine trying to get into politics.
No.
Well, I got to be honest with. What?
Oh, it's U.S. Senate. Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's U.S.
Wow.
Senate. Yeah, that's what I was
There
trying
you
to
go.
get in there, but
That's big.
It is big.
it is big. She'd be good. She would be very, very good at that.
So it's because Amy Klobuchar is now wants to be governor, and so there's a Senate seat open. Is this how it works?
What do you mean how it works?
I mean,
Someone
It
is
just opens the
retiring.
seat.
She's seeking the seat. So one of our senators from here is retiring, so the seat will be vacant.
ah,
Yeah.
People want her on the show. We got to get her on the show. I would agree.
yep. I sent Andy her number
Yep.
yesterday.
I'm in contact. Don't worry.
One thing that's really nice about that whole situation is not many, but several years ago, Booze Hound that was running KQ over there at the time called Michelle into her office and said, Tom wants you out, which was a flat out lie. So she thought for like 2-3 years that I wanted her out.
I told you to call her.
I did try to call her. She wouldn't answer at that because she was so pissed off at me back then. But so I was really glad she called yesterday because we got it all straightened away. And again, I got fired about 3 months later or whatever it was. So why are people so horrible sometimes? Will you explain it to me?
Sorry, I brought it up.
Well,
You should
God,
have sent her an edible arrangement and said, it wasn't me.
it wasn't
There
me.
you go.
I tried to call her, but no. But we had a really, really not. Well, I didn't have a nice conversation with her yesterday. I said hello, and then Catherine talked to her for about 4 or 5
I
hours.
know. I'm like, are you crazy? Why are
Something
you
like that.
doing this?
Yeah, something like that. No
She
question
wants to
about
do it. So,
So-
I guess she said that the fundraising in the first 24 hours was
Huge.
amazing. So if that's any
Huge.
indication of how things are going to go, that it looks really good.
That is a good thing. No question. I've always liked her. Her husband is one of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. Just a very nice guy.
How much does it cost to get a Senate seat
Oh,
now?
It's
I know it's
tens
not
of
cheap.
millions, I believe, at this point.
Millions, yeah.
Wow.
Tens of millions.
Well, let's see. I can probably
And I-
find out.
And who else is running against her? Because if it's a hotly contested seat, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be shocked if it was like 100 million.
What?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
100 million?
I wouldn't. I mean, to run for governor in California is like that. It's crazy.
The average winning senator spent $15 million to get their seat.
I bet it's more.
And that's average.
Wow.
So, yeah, like you said, that's not like a highly
Yep.
contested seat or anything. That's an average, ordinary seat.
Yep.
No
And
question about
the
it.
amount of media you have to do, and it's not traditional like, oh, let's just run
Mm-hmm.
TV ads. Your social media campaign has to be so sharp these days. So
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose, yeah. I suppose that's probably true. I could never be a politician getting elected to that. I could never do it because I'd end up screaming at everyone.
Yep.
you couldn't pay me. You couldn't
No.
pay me
I
enough.
know.
No,
I don't
God,
have the
no.
patience to
I
listen
want
to that
peace.
garbage. Yes.
No, it's absolutely true. But what the hell? Alex, how's the crossword going?
I'm not doing crosswords. I can't think
Alex,
of the
are
last
you
time
okay?
I did a crossword. No, this week has sucked.
Yeah.
We can move on.
Kind of has.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
because of the weather?
That's
Nope,
part of
let's-
it.
Let's move on.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I wish somebody had told me because I did not know there was something going on.
Anyway,
Derek wants to know if you and Tafoya are cool now. I think we're cool now, right?
Yeah, we just
Yes,
established that. I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we had a nice
had a
conversation
really-
last night.
Well, she's going to come on the show, so she must be relatively cool.
Oh, did you talk to her already?
Yeah, she wanted me to send her a bunch of dates, and I did. So I'll hear back from her, and I don't know, she might be on in a month or so. I asked if that's too far out, and if so, then we can make something work.
Yeah, that's good.
And if she's not cool with you, you guys can debate it on air and have like really good sound
Good
bites.
conversation.
Yeah.
Well, that's what she said that she's interested in is actually opening up dialogue and having people's opinions and not be screaming or yelling and blaming everybody for what you've done wrong.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it can be done. I think maybe if we get a few decent politicians in there that want to turn the corner and start actually governing with some responsibility and respect, I think it could happen.
So Tina Smith is the one who retired or is going to retire. And that's the seat that Michelle's running for. And according to Dave, Peggy Flanagan is also running for that seat.
Not Peggy.
So it will be pretty contested, yes, in that case.
Please, no, don't do that.
Why? What's her deal? I don't even know.
Do that to your state.
So what? I don't even know.
She's a mini Walls, maybe even worse.
Isn't she like the lieutenant governor or something?
Yeah, she knows all about all the stuff that's been going on in Minnesota. She didn't do anything to stop it either. So it'll just be deny and lie, deny and lie. You just don't need any more of those politicians.
No.
I don't care what side they're on. Just don't need to deny and a liar.
Angie Craig is also running for that seat.
Oh my God, 3 of them, huh?
So yeah, it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, that's going to be an expensive campaign. See,
Yeah, I did.
that's going to be more than 15 million. I have a feeling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And all
Chris.
eyes are on Minnesota too. I think that's the other issue. So, yeah.
Well, it's just such a disaster right now. I don't even recognize it as Minnesota when I was a kid.
I know, me too, and I'm not that old.
Yeah.
I don't recognize the U.S. So how about that?
Yeah, that's right. You can't even recognize the U.S. anymore.
I feel like if you go to
where is it?
Wyoming, not a whole lot has changed in the past 50, 100 years. So
Yeah, but I'm not going to live in Wyoming.
I would live in Wyoming. Are you kidding me?
It's very
It's
windy.
cold. You like it?
It's probably warmer than it is
It's
here.
also boring.
It's boring, which I'm in the mood for boring, believe me.
You always
It's really
like
pretty though.
boring.
Wyoming's so pretty.
Beautiful.
Jackson Hole. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Stunning.
Let's see.
Stunning.
What's the weather in Cheyenne, Wyoming
Oh,
right
she's
now?
finding out right now.
It's only 8 degrees there.
Whoa,
so
Hey,
God.
that is balmy.
Yeah, that's 30
feels
degrees
like
warmer
13
than here.
below.
So
Yeah, it's not going to. Yeah, you're not. They're not having those below 0 temperatures.
and you don't have
It's gonna be
ice
40 on
raids, you don't
Tuesday.
have race riots, you don't have corruption, you don't have just what's
No,
not
there's
what's not
corruption
to
on
love?
every single.
Well,
level.
that's
Yes.
Come on.
You don't have nationally known corruption, I guess.
It's all hidden very well because
Exactly.
the locals are all like.
Well, it has some of the lowest populations. So if you have low populations, you don't have big
Exactly.
big governance. So you've got less corruption because there's just not enough of them to collude.
Yep.
I suppose. Oh, God, we got to get Kristen out of here. She got other things to do.
other things to do.
I know. I apologize.
No, that's
question.
okay. And Tim Lammers is waiting in the wings for all of you. So I'll exit.
How do
so
you
he
know?
can
I
come
can't
on.
see him. How can you see him?
I can see it in the studio chat.
Yeah, he
Oh,
uses
the
the
studio.
chat.
Oh,
He
it's
always
over there.
checks
He
in.
says, Timmy here.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Damn, I didn't see that either. Oh, well. All right. We'll talk to you on Monday.
Monday. See you all then. Have a great weekend.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Kristen Bird Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. We shall take a break. Be right back with Timmy right after this. From Bradshaw and Bryant, Michael Bryant. What's up, Pally?
Oh, not much. Doing my usual thing of telling people they shouldn't be texting and driving. In Minnesota, you can't have your phone in your hands. You can use, hands-free, but you can't have your phone in your hands for whatever reason. And that's why they made the law the way they did, so that police officers could see a phone in your hand and you got no excuse for why you got it there.
Do people know that that's the law?
I hope so. I mean, they used to follow it, and then kind of COVID kind of made people forget. And now it's like a freewheeling world out there with cell phones.
Let's say you get pulled over because you do have a phone in your hand and you're not watching where you're going. You got to be in pretty big trouble then, I would guess.
Well, the first one's not as bad. It's the multiple ones, the problem. And once people start stacking them up, then they have a big problem. And then what we're doing in car accidents is we've started bringing motions for punitive damages, because I'm trying to use the civil law any way we can to stop this, because it needs to stop.
Whenever I'd had any problems in my life, who was that I called again? It was like an MB, something like that.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about my bank. That'd be North American Banking Company. Look, it's easy to feel like just another account number at the big national banks. But that's not how it works with my friends at North American Banking Company. Whether you're visiting their locations in Roseville, 50th and France, Hastings, Woodbury, Shoreview, or Maple Grove, you'll always find real people who know you by name and actually care about your finances, not some AI chatbot. They also offer all the modern conveniences you expect, like online and mobile banking, but with a personal touch that only a community bank can offer. So why settle for less when you can bank with my friends at North American Banking Company? Visit nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Oh my God, am I glad I didn't wear that shirt. I've got that exact same shirt, same color. Yeah, that's a good thing I didn't wear it. We'd look like team members. You know what I mean?
We'd be twinning.
We'd be twinning. Yes, we'd be twinning. That's exactly it.
I know you don't have a Frankenstein hat, though.
Did Andy and Alex just freeze up?
Oh, Lord,
There-
did we?
You did. You froze up.
I'm looking at Frozen.
Awesome. Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Looks like
I can
Alex
hear
is
you,
asleep.
but it's like you're frozen and breaking up when you do move.
Boo.
You know what it is?
Boo.
It's the interlink lines freezing up in Minnesota.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Here, maybe if I lower our resolution today, let's just bump us down to
see if we can
480p.
get
That
anything
might
out of
help
it.
a little bit.
Looks a
Okay,
little
yeah.
better.
Now
maybe.
it's yeah.
You got motion at least?
You got motion.
Okay, well,
Motion's good.
that'll do for now.
You look a little cloudy, but you got motion.
That's all we can
So,
ask
Timmy,
for.
what's the latest?
Well, that time of the year again, the Oscar nomination.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And
And my biggest disappointment, I'm very happy about one thing and very disappointed about another.
okay.
The thing I'm happy about is Delroy Lindo finally nominated at age 73 for an Oscar for Sinners. Now, have any of you seen Sinners yet?
No.
No.
It's a vampire movie,
Uh-oh.
okay? But there's a lot more going on than you think. It's set in the Deep South, 1930s. Ryan Coogler directs, writes, produces. Michael B. Jordan plays twins. Of course, they paired together for the Black Panther movies. And it is a terrific movie. It led with 16 nominations. Now, I don't know how much Kristen might have talked about this yesterday, so if I'm repeating stuff, like, okay. But I'm very happy about Delroy Lindo. But speaking of Frankenstein, how do you get a Best Picture nomination, but you don't nominate the director? And how the hell Guillermo del Toro was not nominated for director is shocking to me, especially since he's been in the director's conversation the entire award season, nominated for Directors Guild. But you know what? The Oscars, it's all about artsy fartsy. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, it's rare that a movie as successful as Sinners gets nominated, even, much less for 16, which is a record. Probably last time we had that much love for a popular movie was Titanic, almost 30 years ago. That was a 1997 picture. So, you know, it doesn't happen that often. So this one was more of a divide between the popular stuff and the stuff you've never heard of. There are going to be pictures on the Best Picture list, 10 of them that you haven't even heard of.
Really?
I mean, and it's like, that's why there is such of a huge disconnect between the general movie-going public, the people that bankroll all these careers, and the Academy. You know, they do it every single year. They nominate people. It's like, what? What the hell? What? So, I don't know. Sometimes, though, I mean, it draws attention to a film that might not get the attention otherwise. That don't have that politician money, you know, to run for a campaign. That campaign sort of money, multi-millions of dollars. I heard you guys talking about that, spending on political campaigns. They don't have that amount to market their films, so they depend on the award circuit to get the word out. So, yeah.
So, anything good coming up Oscar-wise that you're really pulling for?
Well, I obviously, and again, you and I see the things differently.
Yeah.
But I mean, Frankenstein really is just on all levels, just expertly made. And, you know, thankfully it was nominated for cinematography, editing,
Yeah, I can see
makeup,
that.
you know, all that sort of stuff. So, I mean, I could see that happening, costumes. But it's very much a share the wealth sort of organization. The Oscars are. It's very, very difficult to win the second Oscar, much less a third Oscar. So to me, the fact that Guillermo was nominated as a producer for Frankenstein and for adaptive screenplay for adapting Mary Shelley's book, there's no way in hell he's going to win because he won for The Shape of Water.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Kind of like the mindset is, okay, we gave him this just a few years ago, maybe getting close to 10 years ago. So let's move on to somebody else. I'm still scratching my head over One Battle After Another. I don't know if anybody has seen it yet. I just think it's such a highly overrated, pretentious film. That's just me. But again, it's the sort of thing where Paul Thomas Anderson, who has done great work, don't get me wrong, he has done great work. Boogie Nights, I mean, people cite that film. They cite There Will Be Blood, that oil.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
One with Daniel Day-Lewis.
That was a good movie.
Oh, God. Yeah, the guy is incredibly talented, but there are films, too, that are kind of like, okay, what is this movie? What is it? Is it a drama? Is it they bill it as an action comedy? It was nominated for the Golden Globes for comedy or musical. It's like, what the hell? What the hell kind of picture is this?
Right.
So, but it's about revolutionaries who raise hell and do very bad things and get away with it, and all the critics love it.
That makes sense. We saw Begonia.
Oh, yeah.
Begonia. What'd you think?
Did you see it?
Yeah. It's bizarre.
It's bizarre, but I thought they did such a great job. The acting was fantastic.
Well, and here's the thing. Emma Stone has won 2 Best Actress nominations already, awards.
Oh.
She won it for La La Land and again for Poor Things. She has this creative partnership, I guess you could call it, with Yorgos Lanthimos, the director. And they just do strange pictures. Okay, Poor Things was strange. And that was essentially a Frankenstein story. But it was really, really strange. But it earned her second award. And she's up for this one again. And it's up for Best Picture. And I think the reason... I don't mind it when people go out on a ledge. And I think this is one of those out on a ledge pictures. Because you also have Jesse Plemons in it, who's terrific.
Right. Yeah. He is really good.
Yeah. So it's a weird movie. It's about this alien conspiracy theorist. Jesse Plemons is one of them that kidnapped this CEO of this company, played by Emma Stone. And one of the first things they do, and this is what I love about her too, she goes for it. They freaking shave her head.
I know. I was like, wow, they really did it too.
Yeah, they do. Part of me, although it's like, again, it's a share the wealth thing. It took Meryl Streep 17 years between Oscar 2 and 3. I don't think she has a shot in hell of getting this one, but she goes for it. And I can see why they nominated her for this picture. And they nominated the picture and that's a big boost for a film like this because it's a small film, it's a quirky film, and it came and went. It's on Peacock already if you want to stream it. So yeah, I guess it's one of those movies where you look at it and you say, I don't have any problem with that. I don't have any problem.
D Hart in the chat wants to know if you've seen the new trailer for The Masters of the Universe.
No, I have not, and it just came out yesterday, and I believe it is coming to theaters June 5th.
He said, wow, is what he said. So,
really?
I guess you better go watch it.
There you go.
Yeah, it's one of those, it's not based on a video game, although there might be video games. I mean, they could tell me if there is, but it's a cartoon, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Power of Grayskull. I've never actually seen any of it, but I know of it.
Certainly, yeah. And the same thing with me. It's one of these things where when you're young, you just might bypass that time period where it comes out and is popular.
Yep.
It's like, example, when I was 13, I discovered rock and roll, and movies just didn't matter to me anymore.
Yeah.
A huge period of time between 13 and 20 probably, where it was all about the music and really wasn't about the movies.
Yeah.
Or TV. And so there's a lot of stuff that I wasn't born at the right time. I never got into, nor have I ever seen a Masters of the Universe thing. So I'm not personally excited about it because I don't know anything about it, but I'm sure there are a lot of people that grew up with it that are absolutely thrilled about it. And I'm glad that the trailer works because sometimes this stuff doesn't always work.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the
Minecraft it's one of those video game adaptations that actually worked, but there are a lot of other ones that didn't. So it's tough deal.
The animated series that really made the series big, because it was a toy line before that, and then it became a cartoon a couple years later. But the cartoon was 83 to 85, so you'd probably have to have been born in a pretty specific time range to have grown up with that.
Yeah.
And I was too young for it because I was born a year after the cartoon ended, so.
Yeah, so there you go. I mean, 83 is when I graduated from high school. So I was still in my deep into my music phase, but again, look, I mean, the reason that the Minecraft movie kicked ass was because it's a Gen Z deal, and it's still popular to this day, so is it Gen Z or which is the, what's age range is Gen Z?
I don't know.
Gen Z. I've looked this up a billion times. Let's see, birth years. Well, so Minecraft is actually quite old. It's 15 years old. So it's really not. It's millennial and Gen Z.
Okay, it is. Okay.
Because I played the Minecraft beta, which is the version that they come out with before they actually release the game. Because on the internet there was a bunch of rumblings about this new game called Minecraft, and I bought into the beta, and it cost me like $10. And this was in like 2010. So this would have been 16 years ago. I was 23 years old when Minecraft was released to the public. So, and now kids are still playing it. Let's see, 1997 to 2012. So in 2010, Gen Z would have been 13. So yeah, I guess, that tracks.
Well, my youngest daughter is 21, and she is totally in her wheelhouse. I mean, huge Minecraft game fan.
I played so much Minecraft in the before times. It's been years since I've played it, but I used to play it so much.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Indeed.
I have something on Netflix that you may or may not want to see tonight. I don't think I'm going to watch it. Honest to God, when you hear about this, have you heard yet about Skyscraper Live?
No.
Yeah, I saw a teaser for it. Yes.
It's this climber, a professional free solo rock climber named Alex Honnold, who is climbing a 1,667 foot tall skyscraper in Taipei. It's called the Taipei 101, 101 floors. He's going to do it live on Netflix.
Oh, God.
Without ropes.
Oh, no. That's not a good
Without
one.
nets.
Oh.
Is he crazy? Does he have a jetpack, I hope?
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm not doing it without a
This is
jetpack.
his thing. And I've written about this, little plug. I wrote about a couple of articles on Forbes about this. So I did some digging into it. He says, well, unlike other skyscraper climbs, if I fell, I actually have a chance to survive because there's a series of balconies throughout the tower.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, if you live, you're going to be probably pretty effed up, I would imagine. I don't know. And what if the wind is blowing? you know?
Yeah.
If you break your back and can never walk again, how about those things? Yes.
Yeah, really. So it's going to be, I'm shocked that anybody, I mean, Netflix, I don't know, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a huge chance, don't you think?
I'm
8
not
p.m.
sure that's
Eastern.
responsible.
Yep.
It's
on, 7:00 tonight.
Ugh.
And this guy, a movie recommendation, if you have not seen it and you don't want to chew off your fingernails and half your fingers watching this, there's a movie called Free Solo that came out in 2018, excuse me. And he climbed the El Capitan rock face.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Free solo.
Oh, God.
3,000 feet.
God.
I mean, what is inside of these people's brains?
I know.
It's true.
But obviously, they made it. Okay, so they made it a documentary. It won the Best Documentary Oscar, and the filmmaker Jimmy Chin is from Mankato. So I think that's really cool.
Oh, that is
That is cool. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
so I love it. I love it when Minnesota filmmakers, any Minnesota filmmakers, they're it's more than flyover land here, folks. And Jimmy made an Oscar-winning film, but it's Alex is in that as well. Alex Honnold is the guy climbing the El Capitan rock face. So you have a good feeling going in that the guy's going to live, just because if the guy fell, we're going to put that in the theaters for everybody.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
There's no spoiler alerts here. The guy lives. But tonight, live on Netflix, we're going to find out.
Well, what happens if he falls and dies? I mean, like, do they get sued for billions of dollars for having a snuff film on Netflix? I mean...
Well, yeah, that's crazy to me. And really, the only reason he is doing it is because Netflix took him on as a partner to do it. He wouldn't. I don't know what kind of strings they pulled with the Taiwanese government to get this to happen, because it's insanity. I mean, there's just no other way of putting it.
Yep.
And here's the rub, as the kids say. The guy has climbed tons of rock faces. He has never once climbed a skyscraper.
Oh, God.
So this is the first freaking time he is crawling a skyscraper. I don't know. It's just, am I in a fever dream right now? I mean, in what universe does this exist? Where, again, hey, if you want to do it, do it. People do it all the time. They do it. There's that guy that's strung, and I actually talked to him. This is pretty cool. The Twin Towers guy, remember Philippe Petit? He strung the wire across the Twin Towers and walked it.
Yep.
Man on Wire is the name of the documentary, and the film is called The Walk with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And for that film, I talked with the real guy, Philippe Petit, and he did it. It was basically illegal what he did. So if people want to do it, climb a building or string a line between towers, whatever, that's their prerogative. They're going to just do it. But to get the cooperation of a government, knowing very well that this guy could splat, is shocking to me.
And that's the reason they do rope free, is so there's the chance of him dying, which makes people more likely to tune in. Because there's no other reason to do it rope free, right? It doesn't make it easier to climb. It just means that if you fall, you won't die. So,
right. Well, and no nets either. They point that out. Not when you're falling from that, I guess maybe there's a net if they strung it properly or whatever. But again, that would kind of take away from the thrill of it, wouldn't it? Oh, if he falls, he might break his back falling into the net, but at least he'll live.
He'll live.
So I will not be watching this live.
No.
I may, should he complete it, I may go watch the last couple minutes. But you got to believe he's going to have a GoPro or something.
You would think.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a quick break here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Lammers, brought to you by Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury lawyers. You can find Bradshaw and Bryant at minnesotapersonalinjury.com. Right back with more of Tim Lammers right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wanted to see some of our most beautiful national parks and monuments in the most amazing way you can, I've got a trip for you that must be, got to be a part of the whole situation. It's a wonderful deal. Part of through my friends at Heart of the North Tours, of course. Heart of the North does a great job. It's the Southwest National Parks and Monuments Tour. It's happening this April and features the Grand Canyon, Hoover Dam, Bryce Canyon, Arches National Park, Zion National Park, and so much more. Heart of the North Tours has a reputation for developing these fantastic tours that include airfare, lodging, bus tours, and so much more. For more information, just go to heartofthenorthtours.com or call 833-424-2700 to speak to Mike, who is a total pro at coordinating these tours. It all happens April 18th through the 25th, and there are limited spots available, so book now. It's a trip of a lifetime that you won't want to miss. Speaking of that, by the way, it's winter. and that means layers. Why not rep your favorite show? That's us, of course, by making one of those layers a Tom Bernard Podcast sweatshirt. Make yourself a nice warm beverage in your Tom Bernard Podcast mug, then bring the rest on the go in your Tom Bernard Podcast tumbler. When you get home, rest your head on a Tom Bernard Podcast pillow and dream Tom Bernard Podcast dreams. Just visit Tom Bernard Podcast. What was it again? What was the
Tom
name?
Bernard Podcast.
Oh,
I
it
think.
was? Okay,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
And click merch to make this lifestyle a reality. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Timmy Lammer is brought to you by Bradshaw and Bryant. Matter of fact, I got to talk to Michael this afternoon.
I just talked with him yesterday.
Yeah,
and
I'm
the day
telling you.
before.
I'm very lucky in that I have the Mike Bilskis and Michael Bryants of the world and a couple other people, but I'm very lucky to have them to turn to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And you know, I only met Bilski, my Polish brethren,
Yes.
at your forced retirement party.
Yeah,
Is
the
that,
forced
would that be a proper
retirement.
way of putting it?
It was forced retirement. I got fired. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, you got fired party.
Yeah.
And yeah, great guy. And Mike. I mean, you know, these are
Yep.
you know, they're great friends, you know. I mean, I
Yep.
don't know Bilski, but Mike, damn it, give me a call. Let's talk. Mike Bilski.
Yeah. Bilski, damn it.
Bilski, damn it.
Talking about that guy climbing the tower, remember that episode that we had on, I don't know when it was exactly. It was the guy that
The
jumps
wingsuiter?
off mountains
Yep.
in the windsuit.
Yep.
Remember windsuit things were huge
Yep.
and didn't he end up dying?
Very shortly after we had him on, yes.
God.
I mean,
Yep.
this guy, you jump off of a mountain. You don't
Yep.
know what the winds are exactly
Yep.
doing. I mean, you can only do so much with mountain wind. You know, they decide to do what they're going to do. And he ended up, some people just have to push it, I guess.
Yes,
and
they do.
Yeah,
I guess
well,
that's their choice.
I'm sure it's been going on a lot longer than this, but certainly in my lifetime, I mean, it was pretty cool seeing Evel Knievel do those motorcycle jumps.
Oh, God, yes.
And, you know, by
He
the
got
time
hurt a
I
lot.
grew old enough to know who the hell Evel Knievel even was, they always had those highlight reels out there where, like the Caesar's Palace one, where he's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and all that stuff. And I'm not sure if they had it live, but I certainly remember the Snake River Canyon jump where it turned from a motorcycle into a rocket, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't make it, obviously, but he had a parachute, and the thing went down there somewhere. So there was no guaranteeing of him surviving that. He certainly did, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then his son Robbie Knievel jumped from one skyscraper to the next, and Evil himself was pleading, "Don't do this, don't do this."
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
really.
did it. And I did see that. I don't know if I saw it live. I just don't have, my heart doesn't have the bandwidth to watch something like this live.
Me too.
No, no.
I agree.
And yeah, go ahead.
I just got a text in from a listener who needs me to address something that I said
Okay.
while we had Kristen on. I said I was going to move to Wyoming. He said that's maybe not the best idea, and I did some research, and I think he's correct. So here's a house I found in a town called Buford, Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a half an hour out of Cheyenne, so not
my
in Cheyenne. It's about a half an hour out. 790
bad.
square feet.
790.
$500,000.
Oh, my God.
What?
For that?
He says because
How
so
much
many
land?
Californians are moving out there, the prices have
To
gone
Wyoming?
insane. Yep. Californians are moving out there, driving the prices up. This is literally a repurposed shed. I'm looking at the interior
is.
pictures right now. It's a shed that they repurposed, and it looks nice inside, but it's like 3 rooms. It's like studio apartment basically. $500,000 for that. Not even in Cheyenne. Half an hour outside of it. So
my God.
no, I won't
It
be
seems
moving
like
to Wyoming.
Half an hour from the road.
Yeah,
Yes.
seriously.
Exactly.
God, I wonder what that little tiny house is that I spent, I don't know, 7 years
question is,
on the
what
river
kind of-
downtown Cheyenne.
If you can remember the address, I can look it
Predators
up.
do they have around there? Coyotes, wolves? What would they have around there?
Everything.
I think, yeah, all of
Elk,
the above.
You name it.
Yep.
Bears, moose, you got everything.
You couldn't even take your dog out to
No.
cut a whiz at night.
Margaret,
Cut a whiz.
No.
is that the Unabomber house?
Or
I
they'd
mean,
get snapped up.
yeah.
Somebody asked if it's the Unabomber house. Is that what they just
certainly
asked?
looked like it.
Well, yeah, that was my question, Jaden, in the chat. Yeah, how much land does it come with?
Let's see.
If it's
Oh, Andy's going to find out.
I'm going to find out. It'll take a second, though.
Wasn't the big deal for them Hollywood folk, them California folk, to move to Montana? What happened to that?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
it got full.
Is that full?
No, it has 1 acre.
Oh,
1 acre.
I mean,
least
that's
it
a
has
lot.
an
It's a
acre.
decent amount of land, but I mean, it's 1 acre. What are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
You can have chickens, which will get eaten by the coyotes.
Yeah, you can have coyote food.
I don't know.
Nope. Not,
well.
not good.
Andy, take my plan if you want. It's finding a cave.
Yeah.
the
It should be
best
nice
thing.
and
A
cheap.
cave. Yeah. Just because, and not because, it's because I want to get away from society. Yes. It's just so maddening now. Madness. It's a madhouse.
A madhouse.
Charlton Heston said in the Planet of the Apes movie. I think that was the one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Did
so.
you- did you
But
see
that's an awesome plot of land there, Andy. I think you should go for it.
Did you see the Target ladies going, or Target people are going to the Edina Target, and they're buying salt and standing in line forever, and then going over to customer service, returning it, and then going buying more salt so that they can clog up Target?
Oh my
Sounds like a
God.
good
What
use
did
of their
Target
time.
do now?
Yeah, what they do.
Somebody somewhere said that they were allowing ICE to use their parking lot for staging.
Oh my God.
Well, okay.
This is how nuts people are.
Isn't
Yes.
today the day that all Minnesota businesses are
Yep.
supposed to shut down?
Well, they
Yep.
did anyway because of the cold.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
thing.
yeah. How
You're not gonna-
convenient.
Yeah,
But
you're not going to
still.
know if it's a political statement or just because it's so bloody cold.
Yep.
Well, I got to make one point here because I've known the family forever, and I used to be the voice of Target years and years and years ago. You're not going to find a more liberal family in Minnesota than that
okay.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're just not going to find. Now you can't be liberal enough. Is that what? I mean, Jesus. I like liberals, I like left, I like right. But this extremism is getting out of line, man.
Well, and
Yeah.
Target is one of the, there's not that many huge corporations in Minnesota
No.
anymore.
No.
A lot of them have left.
Yep.
And you're also jamming up people that are making minimum wage.
Yep.
I mean, it's the lack of forethought to anything
Yeah.
except for my
Yeah.
reaction today has to be a post on social media about how virtuous I am.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Well,
just
but what I don't
awful.
get is this whole idea of shutting down small businesses and kind of, under threat in a way, because obviously if they don't shut down, then the protesters
Yep.
are going to go stand outside and raise hell. But the fact is that you are hurting them. Their business already suffering business income.
Yes, it
Yeah.
What
is.
sense would it make to shut down in protest of something that has nothing to do with the small business? Well, I
Right,
guess in a
right.
way, some businesses have been shut down because
Right.
their workers aren't showing up. But right now it's I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me to let's just take a day out of our income this month. Let's just shut down altogether.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
wish that
do-
we could take a day and not pay taxes. you
Yeah,
know,
how about that
especially when
day?
it's going to fraud constantly. What, can I opt out? Do we get to opt out?
Well, let me tell you a little story. And I don't know exactly what happened, but our property tax check came back, obviously a cash, and I don't know if there was some sort of mistake or whatever, but they paid us $500 too much. And it wasn't just me. It was like a lot of people in Wright County.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I get a letter from the state of Minnesota that threatened to garnish my wages unless I paid by a certain date.
Yep.
If you do not pay by this date, we are going to garnish your wages or any tax returns we have coming back for you. We're going to intercept that amount in the tax return. I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding me. You're sending me threatening letters, and they are threatening letters. I mean, if you're telling me
Wow.
you're gonna go in and reach money and you're gonna take money out of my bank account or intercept the return, I mean, now $500 is not going to make me or break me, but the whole idea of you making a threat over it is going way too far.
It is. It's way too far.
Well,
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, we've talked about the fact that becoming a resident of another state, Minnesota will monitor you when you move. If you're, I don't even know if you have to be a high income person. They'll make sure that you're spending 6 months and 4 days or 3 days or something out of the state. They monitor your credit cards.
Yep.
They look at your Sky Miles accounts. They track you for 3 solid years to make sure that you're not stepping foot in Minnesota more than the days that they allow.
Unbelievable.
They have whole departments dedicated to that, but they will not do anything about fraud. They're like, oh, we just can't do anything. We just don't have the capacity to do anything about fraud. But they can track people that have been paying into the system for decades and decades. Make it make sense.
That must be an interesting situation for you guys. I mean, because I don't know, I don't know where your full-time residency is because you're in Florida right now, obviously.
It's Florida.
Okay, so what if you set up a payment account where, okay, I'm going to have it deducted from my credit card every month? I mean, it's originating in Minnesota, right?
Right.
So they might think, oh, well, they are in Minnesota. Well, no, actually, I just set it up that way because I was home when I did it. You know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, boy.
Oh, you have to come with receipts. You have to absolutely document everything. I mean, and they are. Louis Nanny told us a story about a guy who was a resident in some other state. I don't know which one it was. And he had a layover in Minneapolis for 1 hour.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And they counted it as a day and said, you have to pay Minnesota taxes. If you're in Minnesota for 1 minute of a day, it's counted as a day.
Unbelievable.
Which makes me just want to go to the Dakota border and just hop into Minnesota and hop out, hop in, hop out. Take that, Governor
Come
Waltz.
tax me.
Catherine, the satellite is going to...
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at her.
All right, we better take that break. So, Timmy, you got a big weekend planned?
You know what? It was more about prepping for this week, so hopefully it's going to be a little more because of the Oscars and all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
So
yeah.
this week is going to be a little more laid back. I don't plan on going anywhere. I got my supplies.
Gonna make French toast like everybody else.
Yeah, and the fireplace is going. I almost did this Zoom thing by the fireplace. I thought I'd have a fireside chat today.
Oh, look how nice that would be.
Tim and his fireside chats. Yeah,
There you go.
We haven't turned our fireplace off in...
I will watch the championship games. So that's about it. That's on Sunday. Yeah.
You said championship game?
Sam Darnold is going to be a Super Bowl champion, baby.
Oh, that's right. Looks like it. Our former quarterback that we don't know shit about. I'm telling you, sports in Minnesota is so horrendous right now. It's unbearable. Not one team is worth a damn, are they?
Well, again, I've said this many times, but the Twins won their 2 World Series, and I was done.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that memory.
Yep. I understand.
The North Stars never won. They came close. They were in the Stanley Cup a couple of times, but how the hell the state of hockey doesn't win a freaking
Never has.
Stanley
Never
Cup?
has.
The Vikings, 1960, 61 that they formed?
Mm-hmm.
What is that
correct.
now? 65 years?
Yeah, 65 years. Yep.
So Jerry Walzer Toyota says, Wild are pretty good. I want them to win.
Yes.
I don't go to many games, but damn, it's fun. Watching the Wild is a lot of fun.
No,
So
it
you
is.
just
I
want to,
understand.
it's a Minnesota pride thing. You just want to see them win the damn Stanley Cup for the fact that they're from Minnesota.
All right, Pally, we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Stay warm there in Florida.
We're golfing this
Boy, look at the
afternoon.
time.
How warm is it? How warm is it
It's
right
going to
now?
be 80.
It's gonna... He goes, ah. All right, we'll talk to you next week.
Okay.
Pally.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Tim Lammers, ladies and gentlemen. I just Oh, the name disappeared now. Jerry from Walzer Toyota.
Yep.
Oh,
Posted a few
hey,
times.
Jerry.
When are you going to bring ribs
I
in, Jerry?
I really miss. Oh, Jerry's a great guy.
Oh, yeah, he
no
used to
question.
bring us baked goods and everything.
Long time ago.
Baked goods and everything. All right, we'll take a break. Be right back. Wrap things up right after this. For Bradshaw and Bryant, Michael Bryant. Michael, what's up?
Dealing with another case where a person gave a statement to the adjuster because they thought the person was really friendly.
Is that a good idea?
Well, the problem is they know the law when they call you up. And while you're trying to be fair and you're trying to get help, the reality is there are questions you get asked that the way you answer them make a big difference. And people put themselves in trouble. And when they aren't in trouble, they didn't do anything wrong. But suddenly the adjuster's got a statement that can blow up their case completely.
What has caused people to be so untrustworthy, I guess is the best way I could put it? They take advantage.
Well, insurance companies have hired adjusters whose job it is to deal with unrepresented people. So they're supposed to kind of lure them in, call them every day, see how they're doing, and people are like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. Where the reality is they've kind of adjusted to their problem that they've got going on. So it's not that they're completely better, but the way they say it gets to be a problem. And that's why having somebody who can explain your rights, represent you, make sure that you understand the law before you give a statement can make a big difference in your case.
Michael Bryant, Bradshaw and Bryant. It's Tom for Wellshire Alzheimer's and Dementia Care Facilities. Wellshire Alzheimer's and Dementia Care Facilities are a place where your loved one will live with pride and dignity. If you care deeply about someone in your life, Wellshire is a place I highly recommend. Wellshire is a memory care focused facility that has a full nursing team, always staffed within the building 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They've never used or relied on any staffing agencies. Wellshire Medina now accepting elderly waivers after 12 months of private pay. I do know them personally. That is a fact. And they are family-owned local company conveniently located in Medina and Bloomington. They are the best staffed memory care facility in the state. Wellshire has a robust community with activities 7 days a week. If your loved one is in need of a memory care facility, please get in touch with my friends at Wellshire. Set up a tour or learn more at wellshiremn.com. That's WEALSHIREMN.com. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the outro music.
So people are talking about a username in the chat that took a while to get. I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to have you sound it out until you get to the point where you understand what's being said.
Okay, this is somebody's name, supposedly?
Yes, it's the top one with the...
If it were up
I fit.
your ass, you'd know.
Okay.
That was like,
it.
if I fit, if it, we, uh-oh. It's one of those.
Something.
Mom got it really quick.
All right, any closing words?
Closing words, I don't think so. It's going to be, I think, still this cold tomorrow, but then by Monday it should be all right, right?
I don't know.
I think so, yes.
Is that the deal? Let's see here. Tomorrow, major suckage. I don't know, it's going to be minus 18 tomorrow night, minus 12 Sunday night, minus 12 Monday night. So, no,
Jesus.
It's not going to warm up for a while.
At least it's a dry cold.
It is a dry cold.
One thing I have to mention as we go out the door, ladies and gentlemen, I just love the posting of everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people watching and listening to the show today. Tommy O'Brien was on yesterday. I love Tommy O'Brien. He's, like I said, Pat O'Brien is my sister's husband, and Pat O'Brien was basically my dad because my dad had left and died and all that, and my brother Terry was in the Marine Corps, so... But I saw his name on there. We had, Jerry from Walzer Toyota. We got all these people now that are hopping on and listening to the show. The show must be getting pretty sizable now, Andy, because I see all these names of people.
Yeah, who knew? Social media is a good thing.
Social media is a good thing, but yes, so thank you. Yeah, the show's growing really at a nice rate and all the rest of it, and then we'll stay on top of that, and it's going to be great. So thank you very much for that.
What does that
How'd the
sound?
People talking?
Oh, there's guys out on a platform.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Should I tell Andy my story to close, or do you have anybody have anything else to say?
No?
No, I think it's just getting ready to go back home and sit in front of the fire for the next, apparently, week.
There you go. All right, so we'll close with this. I'm asleep, having a nice little rest, really sleeping well and all the rest of it. 4 o'clock in the morning, out the front window, I hear, "Ho!" Somebody vomiting their ass off at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, why are you doing that right under my window?
Right after
Why?
bar close,
Somebody
huh?
got
Yeah.
bars in certain areas, they stay open really,
They
really.
do.
I
4 or
don't
5
even
in the
know.
morning.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like if you're out drinking at 3 a.m., you're probably the kind of person to get alcohol poisoning. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's a possibility.
well,
there you go.
down here they still have some venues where people go out dancing. That's still a thing.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if there's
true.
any
Yeah,
place like
that
that
is
in
true.
Minneapolis anymore. That used to be something that I did when I was younger, is go downtown and find some live music and dance around with your friends, and it was a great time. I don't know if people do that so much anymore.
Who knows? All right, Andrew, have a great weekend. Stay indoors.
I plan on it. We don't even know if we want to go to Melissa's mom's this weekend because it's like, is it worth it? Is it worth leaving the
very
house
cool.
for any reason at this point?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
but
go.
you get so bored unless you
Yeah.
have a home project that you can do.
I mean, not with a 1-year-old around and a 4-year-old around.
All right, I do have to mention this again
Chicken wire.
because somebody just said 4 a.m. That's pretty early, isn't it? No, it's late because they were up drinking
Yep.
all night till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, the clubs that I remember down here, people didn't really go out till like 11 p.m.
No,
Yeah.
that is true. You're
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
I don't know what
absolutely.
they were doing until then, but
All right, well, have a great weekend. Stay indoors, stay warm. You got a fireplace, sit in front of it, and we
Yeah.
will talk to you next week.
Bye.
bye.